How's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Exile State Comics. I'm Justin. This is the new comic haul for March 30th. So the end of March is here. And it is also the 5th week of the month, which only happens, once, twice a year. So we get a little bit of a break as there's not that many books that come out this week, from the big two anyway. So it's a good week to try something new that you haven't been reading or get some back issues, things like that. Might as well, right? Take advantage when you can, right? Alright, and if you notice this box over here, everything's backwards. I'll be doing an unboxing later, so make sure to check back, because that's going to be from a company called wall-ah.com. Really cool stuff over there, so hope you can check that out. They sent that to me as part of us reaching out from comicbook.com. So I'm the managing editor over there, so check that out. But I'll be doing a video unboxing that, showing you what I got over there, or from them, and putting that up here, and putting that probably up over on comicbook.com's YouTube channel. So I'll leave a link in the description below for that. And as I normally do it, if you watched any of these before, if you haven't, go back and watch some more. Like, subscribe, do that stuff. But so after I go through the books, I will go through the comments from last week. So make sure you leave a comment, and I'll just go ahead and read it next week. So that's how easy that is. Pretty easy. Alright, so a short list of books this week. Just because, like I said, it's the 5th week, and I did pick up a book that I wouldn't normally get. So, alright. Here we go. Here we go. The last issue in Batman and Robin Eternal. We got issue 26 here. We're going to see if we can finally defeat Mother, get that concluded, and then move on to bigger and better things. Got the women showing up. That's awesome. So, as a whole, I've enjoyed this series. After this issue, I might let it digest for a few days, and then I'll probably do a video and just kind of talk about this series and what I thought about it overall. Alright, next book I picked up, also from DC, a book I don't normally get at all. I don't know if I've ever picked this book up. And so this is probably a really bad place to jump in. But I'm following the artist, and the writer too, I guess. But this is Aquaman 50, and the artist this month, I think it's just, he's titled guest artist, or guest penciler in this issue, is Brett Booth. So I've really enjoyed his stuff. He was on The Flash, he did Nightwing before that. And then Dan Abnett is doing the writing, and he's done some great stuff for DC, like his He-Man, both those two series were great. So I really enjoyed that. So we'll see where this goes. Hopefully I can pick up enough of it to know what's going on and not be completely lost, but we'll see. Alright, next from Aftershock, I picked up Strayer, issue number 3. And this has been a pretty crazy book. It's, it's a bit of a throwback. I don't know if you could really make any of that out. But I think in this one we fight some like warrior monkeys, or the Gorilla Clan. That's what it is, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Aftershock's a great company if you haven't checked them out. I would say Super Zero is a really good book. You got a character trying to become a superhero and gain powers or abilities in ways that are pretty crazy. So, alright. Next, I picked up Saga, issue 35. Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan. So, great book. I know everybody's heard of Saga, and at this point, if you're reading comics, you've seen it on the shelves. So, I picked up the first, 26 or 27 digitally, and then, I guess just took a break at that point. So now I'm going back and filling in the holes with the physical books. So, I still need to get a couple before I can get completely caught up on the story, but I'm anxious to get back into it. Really enjoyed it, and kind of sad that I jumped off for a little while. So, just jumping back on. Alright, next is second to last book. That's how fast we're going through this. X-Men 92, issue number 1. This is the post-Secret Wars one. So this is the Extreme Genesis. And it says, they're back, the most famous mutants of all time. And they really are. So I have no clue what this book's about. But we got some fun art. If nothing else, at the very least, this book should be fun to read, And if it's not, then I won't read it very long and I'll drop it. But hopefully it's good. I think I saw Maverick in there. It's Maverick doing back. Man, that's a throwback. What was he in? Like the one episode? I don't know. But it's 90s. So Maverick, yep. Alright. Alright, so last but not least, my favorite character, if you can't tell, Daredevil. And this is issue number 5. This is going to be our conclusion to the Ten Finger storyline. And I think the next storyline is going to have something to do with Elektra, because that looks really cool. And of course, they're going to be playing up. We need an Elektra story. She was just in the TV show. If you haven't seen that, Daredevil Season 2 is great. I enjoyed it. But I'm a little biased. And it could have been bad, but I thought everybody did a good job. Even though Elektra character, people didn't like her take on Elektra. And I don't know, I think she did a good job. Her attitude was a little different than what we're used to with Elektra, but I think she did a good job. So I hope Elektra comes back for Season 3. Spoilers. Alright. So I'll get into the comments for this week, or for last week's haul. So like I said, leave a comment on this week's haul, and I'll read it next week. That's how easy it is. So first from the Comic Fool says, "Great haul, bro. I've actually been behind on making my hauls for Wednesdays. That sucks, but I saw that you did a video last week, and you did like a 3-week round, catch-up video. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad you got back. I'm glad you're able to hit the store and get your books. I hate it when that happens, when you go like a week or two and you haven't been able to make it back over there. It sucks." He said, "That's cool you keep your vids going each Wednesday so I can also see if I missed anything." Yeah, definitely. And also on Mondays, I put up the new comics list on comicbooked.com. So you can check that link in the description below. You can check that out every Monday and know of everything that's coming out. Something to think about. Let's see. So also, you're going to see Batman vs. Superman this weekend. If you did, what'd you think about it? And I replied and told him I was going to see it on Saturday. So, yeah, I did see it. I'll do a little short review, or just what I thought about it. Was I saw it on Saturday, so Friday I'd heard some negative things about it. I hadn't watched any reviews or seen any spoilers, I don't think, really. There wasn't anything that I thought would have been too spoiled in the movie anyway. But I thought Ben Affleck did a great job as Batman, like an older kind of beat down Batman. I thought that was a strong performance in that one, so I'm excited for his Batman trilogy now. I can't wait for that. Gal Gadot did a great job as Wonder Woman. She was only in the movie for 8 minutes, but I think she did a great job. I enjoyed, her presence on the screen was really good. I know everybody's concern was that she wasn't buff enough to be Wonder Woman, but I think she pulled it off very well. He even gives this awesome smirk after she's fighting with Doomsday for a minute. So I thought that was really cool. I guess everybody really did a good job. Henry Cavill as Batman, as Superman. I think he's doing a good job, but I think it's not the Superman that we want yet, and maybe he's still evolving into that character. And so hopefully by sometime in Justice League, he'll be the Superman that we're all yes, that's him. But I think he's doing a good job. It was, I think, better than Man of Steel. But there was so much crammed into this movie. It could have been 2. So that's something. But overall, I thought it was really good, and I would definitely see it again. I'll probably pick it up on DVD when it comes out, because there's going to be an extended cut. It's going to be the rated R extended cut, blah, 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 whatever. It'll be good. So let me know what you thought about Batman vs. Superman in the comments below. Like I said, it was just, they packed in so much. So you didn't get to really concentrate on too much at one time or anything, but I don't know. It's good. It made a ton of money. So we're going to see more of it. Alright. Next is Jack Yo. What's up, Jack Yo? Says, only had 4 books this week, so I picked up G.I. Joe Deviations. It looks very cool. Yeah, let me know how that worked out, because I think what happens is Cobra takes over, or Cobra isn't defeated, or something. Cobra wins. So let me know how that goes. That seems like it'd be pretty crazy. Alright, next is the Marbo. What's up, the Marbo? I think it's your first time posting or commenting, so thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate it. Let me give you all a click here. Alright, it says, what's your opinion on Brian Michael Bendis' run of Uncanny and All New X-Men? Alright, so the pre-Secret Wars stuff. Okay. It says, I've started reading... Yeah, pre-Secret Wars. It says, I've started reading the trades for these and have been enjoying them despite all the shit people give Bendis. I found these to be a good starting point for the X-Books. And they are, and that's what they were meant to be. Is they're good launching on points. As you go into it, and I started off digging both series a lot, it'd probably be easier to read in trade. But I think toward the end, I was enjoying Uncanny a lot more. For whatever reason, I guess just where the story was going or the characters that were in this book versus that book. But overall, yeah, definitely a good series. If you're an X-Men fan or becoming an X-Men fan, definitely a good series to jump into. So, I mean, I would recommend it. Like you said, as a good starting point, yes, just jump into that. It's a good series. If you have any questions about X-Men characters or anything, leave a comment and, man, ask away. We'll see what I can figure out for you. Because I did read all those. I've read X-Men back from a long time. And then even older than, yeah. So a lot of X-Men knowledge is crammed into my head. That's pretty useless unless people ask questions about it. So ask away. All right, next is Comics Unlimited. So that's Great Hall. Thanks a lot, Comics Unlimited. I appreciate that. And last but not least is Suburban Neon Weekend, who says, this week's surprise for me was The Shadow Glass, #1 from Dark Horse Comics. Art by Ali Fell is one of the best, most polished I've seen. I don't know if it's your thing, but check it out if you can. All right, I'll look that up. The Shadow Glass #1 from Dark Horse came out last week, so I'll check that out. Also said, I saw your reply to the comment on your other video. Thanks for the help. I'm kind of a stickler for reading things in chronological order, though, so I'm hesitant to skip Volume 2 for Volume 3 of Batman. Is each arc its own standalone thing, or is there an overarching theme to all the volumes? Of this Batman run, is there an overarching theme? No, I don't think there is. I mean, we could ask Scott Snyder and see what he said, but I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, Volume 2 is like Night of the Owls, so you got a lot more owl stuff going on. And then Volume 3, like I said, is Death of the Family, which is Joker. So they don't really overlap in any way. Joker makes reference back to that in Volume 3, but that's just one line. So, like I said, you don't have to read 2 to read 3. But by all means, if you want to stay in chronological order, read 2. You'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed 1, you'll enjoy Volume 2. I just think, like I said, I just think 3's better. That was all I was trying to say there. So, but thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. One last thing I wanted to do is just say I want to give a shout out to Mike Spiderslayer over on Comic Book Corner 2.0 and Comic Frontline. And unfortunately today he made a video and announced that he was going to be shutting down, or not really shutting down, but he's going to stop doing videos on Comic Book Corner 2.0 just to give himself some more time in his personal life to get things done. He's still going to be doing, he's still a part of Comic Frontline, so that's awesome. And he's still going to be doing some Comic Book Corner Old School. That's a channel he has, so you can check that out. But, just kind of sad that he's stepping back. He was one of the first reviewers that I started watching when I got back into comics, 3 or 4 years ago now. So, really sad to see him go. But that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, like, subscribe, do those things, leave a comment, and I'll be back later with an unboxing video of this big box back here and some more stuff later. So, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.